Our guest of honor, Mr. Sharma, Mr. Arun, Chief Architect of this project and staunch supporter of the National Library. Distinguished guests and friends of the National Library, Vanakkam. This is the only Tamil word you will hear me speak for this evening. This is notwithstanding the fact that when my children were young, I made them watch Ollie TV. And somehow I didn't pick up more than that. I'm sorry about that. I'll endeavor to do better next year. So I'm really glad for all of you to be here to join us at the launch of this very important project, the Digital Archive of Singapore Tamil Theatre. You know, just by looking at the video, I know that Singapore had a very, and still has a very vibrant performing arts scene since the 1950s. And Tamil Theatre is no exception. I was really fascinated by what I saw. I'm told there have been several hundred plays produced and performed in the last 30 to 40 years. Unfortunately, a lot of the related scripts, posters, and even photographs have been lost. As a result, the memories of numerous productions and performers are even more distant today. This is also why when Mr. Arun and Ganesh approached us and say, hey, I want to do this thing called a digital archive. Well, we had no reason at all to say no. In fact, we embraced it, and we embraced it really, really warmly. And this project is what we are about at the National Library, working with community groups to collect, preserve, and provide access to Singapore's memories and published materials. So this Digital Archive of Singapore Tamil Theatre, or the DASTT project, has brought many theatre groups and personalities together into one place. So many of you are here, there's so much star power. Everyone I'm introduced to is either performing or a singer or a dancer. I'm just overwhelmed by the star power of this gathering. As Ganesh has mentioned, over 3,000 items have been received so far, and most of it now is up online on an online portal of Singapore arts content known as Nora, which Ganesh explained is really the digital repository. We will progressively make the materials accessible in our library, and I encourage you to explore this archive. Later on, my colleague Shamini will take you through. It's so easy to access the archive, just at the click of your mouse. You can have access to so many rich materials. For some, I'm sure this collection will bring back fond memories. For others, seeing old posters and Tamil theatre scripts might inspire you to write your own play. I think I see so many little children here today. Maybe one day they will write their own plays as well. Students and scholars can also use the materials to delve deeper and research into Singapore's theatre development. This has been a community effort from the start, and I do want to congratulate the Indian community for coming together to do this really important project. Give yourselves a round of applause. Mentored by Mr. Arun, this project was led very ably by Ganesh Subramaniam, right? Who worked with a small team of volunteers to gather support for this initiative. Over the past year, the team has been working so hard, securing copyright permissions, annotated the submissions in both English and Tamil, finally in English, and finally planned today's program. On behalf of NLB, our sincere thanks and appreciation to Ganesh, Mr. Arun, and many of you who have played a part to make this possible. Now, this is an appeal to you. We hope the number continues to grow, and we welcome more of you to contribute your materials to build our Singapore's national collection. So it just leaves me to say thank you very, very much indeed, and have an enjoyable evening.